Welcome to Section 1, the vegan trap, ultra-processed foods, and their pervasive presence. Ultra-processed foods dominate modern diets, even those intended to be plant-based. A recent study revealed that ultra-processed foods constitute over 60% of the calories consumed in American diets, and this trend is increasingly reflected in vegetarian and vegan diets. Products marketed as vegan or plant-based often contain high amounts of refined sugars, unhealthy fats, artificial additives, and sodium, mirroring the nutritional pitfalls of their non-vegan counterparts. This raises serious concerns about the long-term health consequences of consuming these foods, especially among individuals who adopt plant-based diets for health reasons. The rise of veganism and vegetarianism has fueled a surge in the availability of convenient, ready-to-eat foods that cater to these dietary preferences. However, these options often prioritize convenience over nutritional value, leading to a dependence on ultra-processed ingredients. Plant-based burgers, sausages, cheeses, and desserts frequently utilize highly processed protein isolates, starches, and additives to mimic the texture and flavor of animal products. While these products offer convenience and variety, their reliance on ultra-processed ingredients raises concerns about their long-term impact on health. This widespread consumption of ultra-processed foods within plant-based diets underscores a critical issue. Simply avoiding animal products does not guarantee a healthy diet. The quality of plant-based food choices matters significantly. Replacing meat and dairy with highly processed vegan alternatives may not yield the desired health benefits associated with a whole food plant-based diet. It is essential to recognize that a truly healthy vegan or vegetarian diet prioritizes whole, minimally processed plant foods. In Section 2, Beyond Meat, Unmasking the Health Risks of Ultra-Processed Foods, emerging research highlights the potential health risks associated with the consumption of ultra-processed foods, irrespective of whether they are plant-based or not. A study published in the journal BMJ Open found a correlation between ultra-processed food consumption and an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. The study suggests that the high content of refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and sodium in these foods contributes to these health problems. Another study, published in Cell Metabolism, linked ultra-processed foods to weight gain and obesity. Researchers found that individuals consuming a diet high in ultra-processed foods tended to consume more calories and gain more weight compared to those consuming a diet based on whole, unprocessed foods. This suggests that ultra-processed foods may disrupt appetite regulation and contribute to overeating. These studies highlight the importance of looking beyond the vegan or plant-based label and scrutinizing the ingredient list and nutritional content of food products. A high content of refined sugars, unhealthy fats, sodium, artificial additives, and a lack of fiber are red flags indicating a highly processed product. Opting for whole, minimally processed plant foods like fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, and seeds provides a wider range of nutrients and avoids the potential health risks associated with ultra-processed foods. In Section 3, Veiled Threats, Ultra-Processed Foods and Chronic Diseases, research increasingly points to the role of ultra-processed foods in the development of chronic diseases. Studies have linked high consumption of these foods to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, which encompasses heart attacks, stroke, and other heart-related conditions. The high content of saturated and trans fats in many ultra-processed foods contributes to elevated cholesterol levels, a major risk factor for heart disease. Furthermore, ultra-processed foods are often high in sodium, which can contribute to high blood pressure, another significant risk factor for cardiovascular disease. The combination of unhealthy fats, refined sugars, and high sodium content in many ultra-processed foods creates a perfect storm for promoting heart problems. The high glycemic index and refined sugar content of many ultra-processed foods can also contribute to the development of type 2 diabetes. These foods cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, leading to insulin resistance over time. This insulin resistance disrupts the body's ability to regulate blood sugar effectively, increasing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. In Section 4, Nutrient Void, the missing links in ultra-processed diets. Ultra-processed foods often lack essential nutrients, creating a nutrient void in diets heavily reliant on these products. While some ultra-processed foods may be fortified with certain vitamins and minerals, they generally lack the wide array of nutrients found in whole foods. This deficiency can lead to various health problems over time. For instance, ultra-processed foods are often low in fiber, a crucial nutrient for digestive health, blood sugar regulation, and cholesterol control. Fiber-rich diets are associated with a reduced risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. The lack of fiber in ultra-processed foods contributes to these health risks. Moreover, ultra-processed foods often lack essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants found abundantly in whole foods. These nutrients play vital roles in maintaining overall health, supporting immune function, protecting against cellular damage, and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. A diet deficient in these nutrients can compromise long-term health and well-being. Section 5. Whole foods, the foundation of a healthy vegetarian or vegan diet. A truly healthy vegetarian or vegan diet prioritizes whole, minimally processed plant foods as its foundation. These foods provide a rich source of essential nutrients, fiber, and antioxidants, supporting overall health and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Emphasizing these foods ensures adequate nutrient intake and avoids the potential pitfalls of ultra-processed options. Fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, and seeds should form the core of a healthy plant-based diet. These foods offer a diverse array of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber, contributing to a balanced and nutritious dietary pattern. Consuming a variety of these foods ensures a wide range of nutrients and prevents deficiencies. Whole grains, such as brown rice, quinoa, oats, and whole wheat bread, provide complex carbohydrates, fiber, and essential nutrients. Unlike refined grains, whole grains retain their bran and germ, which contain valuable nutrients and fiber. Incorporating whole grains into a plant-based diet supports digestive health, blood sugar control, and overall well-being. Section 6. Processed versus whole, deciphering food labels for better choices. Distinguishing between processed and whole foods is crucial for making informed dietary choices. Food labels provide valuable information to help identify the level of processing a product has undergone. Understanding these labels empowers individuals to choose less processed options and prioritize whole foods for optimal health. One key indicator is the ingredient list. A shorter ingredient list, comprising recognizable whole foods, generally indicates a less processed product. Conversely, a long list with numerous unfamiliar ingredients, chemical names, and additives suggests a highly processed food. Another important factor is the nutritional content. Processed foods often contain high amounts of sodium, unhealthy fats, refined sugars, and low amounts of fiber. Whole foods, on the other hand, are naturally low in sodium, rich in healthy fats and fiber, and contain naturally occurring sugars. Comparing these values on food labels helps identify healthier choices. Section 7. Smart Swaps, practical tips for navigating the grocery store. Making healthier choices at the grocery store involves being mindful of the level of processing in food products. Simple swaps can significantly reduce the intake of ultra-processed foods and prioritize whole food alternatives. These practical tips empower individuals to navigate the grocery store aisles and make informed decisions for a healthier diet. Instead of reaching for highly processed vegan meats, opt for whole food protein sources like beans, lentils, tofu, or tempeh. These options are naturally cholesterol-free, rich in fiber and protein, and provide a variety of essential nutrients. They can be easily incorporated into meals and offer a delicious and nutritious alternative to processed plant-based meats. When choosing snacks, prioritize fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds over processed vegan cookies, crackers, and chips. These whole food snacks provide essential vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber, supporting overall health and satiety. They offer a more nutritious and satisfying alternative to processed snacks. Cooking up health, embracing home-cooked meals for wellness. Preparing meals at home allows for greater control over ingredients and minimizes the consumption of ultra-processed foods. Cooking from scratch empowers individuals to choose whole, unprocessed ingredients and create meals that prioritize health and well-being. This shift towards home cooking fosters a deeper connection with food and promotes mindful eating habits. Experimenting with different cuisines and flavors can make home cooking enjoyable and satisfying. Explore plant-based recipes from various cultures to discover new ingredients and expand culinary horizons. The abundance of online resources and cookbooks provides endless inspiration for creating delicious and nutritious plant-based meals at home. Involving family and friends in meal preparation can foster a sense of community and shared responsibility for healthy eating. Cooking together provides an opportunity to connect, learn new skills, and create lasting memories centered around nutritious meals. This collaborative approach promotes healthy eating habits and strengthens relationships. Mindful eating: cultivating awareness in a processed world. Cultivating mindful eating habits involves paying attention to the food we consume, savoring flavors, and recognizing satiety cues. This awareness extends to understanding the level of processing in our food choices and prioritizing whole, unprocessed options. Mindful eating promotes a healthier relationship with food and supports overall well-being. Reading food labels carefully allows for informed choices about the level of processing in food products. Paying attention to the ingredient list, nutritional content, and additives empowers individuals to select less processed options and prioritize whole foods. This awareness helps navigate the abundance of processed options available and make conscious choices that align with health goals. Prioritizing whole foods over ultra-processed options involves a conscious shift in dietary habits. This transformation requires mindful attention to food choices, a willingness to explore new ingredients and cooking methods, and a commitment to prioritizing health and well-being. This mindful approach to eating fosters a deeper understanding of the impact of food choices on overall health. Building a healthier future. Advocating for transparency in whole foods. Advocating for greater transparency in food labeling and promoting access to whole, unprocessed foods are essential steps towards a healthier future. Raising awareness about the potential risks associated with ultra-processed foods empowers individuals to make informed choices and demand healthier options. Collective action can create a food environment that prioritizes health and well-being. Supporting policies that promote clear and informative food labeling empowers consumers to identify highly processed products and make conscious choices. Advocating for stricter regulations on the use of additives, artificial ingredients, and misleading marketing claims can create a fairer and more transparent food system. Promoting access to affordable, whole foods in underserved communities addresses health disparities and empowers individuals to make healthier choices. Supporting farmers markets, community gardens, and initiatives that increase the availability of fresh produce in low-income areas creates a more equitable and just food system. Conclusion: choosing whole foods for a vibrant life. Choosing whole, minimally processed foods as the foundation of a vegetarian or vegan diet is crucial for attaining optimal health and well-being. While plant-based diets offer numerous health benefits, relying on ultra-processed alternatives can undermine these advantages and introduce potential health risks. Recognizing the hidden dangers of ultra-processed foods empowers individuals to make informed choices that prioritize long-term health. By embracing whole foods, individuals can nourish their bodies with essential nutrients, fiber, and antioxidants, supporting overall health and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. This shift towards a whole food, plant-based diet aligns with the principles of mindful eating and promotes a deeper connection with the food we consume. Ultimately, choosing whole foods over ultra-processed options represents a commitment to a healthier and more vibrant life. This conscious choice empowers individuals to take control of their health, nourish their bodies with wholesome foods, and cultivate a sustainable and fulfilling lifestyle that prioritizes well-being.